Naga Students Federation pra constitute kura inner line regulation commission pra April 10 te press conference rakhishe NSF office te. ILRC chairman Senchumo NSN Lotha aro NSF president Medovi Rhi pra Bengal Eastern Frontier Regulations 1873 opore highlight kurishe. Press conference te ekta memorandum bi chief secretary ke submit kurishe. NSF pra janaishe ki Pradesh Sarkar pra alak committees aro commissions constitute kurishe Befr laga provisions retrospect aro introspect kuribole aro idu committees pra sarkar ke recommendations submit kurishe kushe. Inner line permit opor federation pra janaishe ki outsiders Nagaland de gusakhan ke issue kuribole lage ki hulibi. I will detail our reporter Sushila laga report saba.
As far as the inner line bus issue is concerned, it is not a new thing for the Naga Students Federation. It has been championing since 1979, 80 like that. Right after the NSF actually started functioning in a full-fledged manner. However, over the years, the government also has been very lackadaisical in their process of enforcement, and a lot of loopholes have been created. And in a way, some of the issues in the inner line regulation has become very cancerous. So this commission is tasked about to, bring about suggestions and a kind of regulatory measure for the government to be careful in enforcement. And today we have submitted one memorandum, the first of the memorandum by this Inner Line Regulation Commission. I'm sure you have also gone through the memorandum. As far as we're concerned, the memorandum is very explicit. Just taking you a little bit as far as this ILB is concerned, it is an act which came about from the Act of 1870, which says that the government can come out with any regulations in any particular area. So this Bengal Eastern Frontier Regulation 1873 was one such son of that 1870. That is one. The very preamble of this act said that for peace and governance, good governance of that area, which means to say that they wanted to bring about good peace and good governance in those days of Naga Hills. That's why they have brought this act. Now, because of negligence as well as lack of attention to the enforcement of this 1873 regulation, although there are 3 states in Northeast, Manipur is just newly added state, but actual original states are Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland and Mizoram. The 2 states like Arunachal and Nagaland, it has been only facilitative. We have not been regimental. Only Mizoram has been regimental, and they have been successfully enforcing this very regulation, and the state of Mizoram has been benefiting from this regulation in such a way that they're able to control the economy of their own state. Today, Nagaland is not able to control our own economy because of outsiders. Therefore, one of the pivotal agenda of this commission is that the economy of the state should come into our own hands, and for which the strict and stringent enforcement of this inner line regulation is a must, and for which, as a starter, we have submitted 10-point memorandum. And the 10 points, as I said, you have gone through. So I would not like to elaborate much on the 10 points, but just briefly, I would like to just say that, we have said like Today, there is no such record about the kind of ILB that has been issued. ILB is issued for different purpose, but that is not centralized. So we are demanding that there should be a centralized database system where every record should be kept in one place and taken out as and when necessary. And we are saying that there should be new establishment and re-strengthening of the existing checkgates. And in this, I would like to particularly mention that establishment of ILP issuing office and checkpoints at Dimapur Airport and Dimapur Railway Station. That is the prominent part in this memorandum. And we also have said there should be a separate ILP enforcement wing of the government. And added to that, we have said they should be sensitized. Because the police personnel who are manning these checkgates, they do not know who are exempted, who are not exempted. Because of their ignorance, they just let some people just pass through without ILB. Example, like if a driver says that in Nagaland, if you have a driving license, you don't need ILB. And the police personnel says, that is what is happening. And I faced that in reality. So we want that while creating a separate wing, this enforcement wing should be sensitized on the provision of the Bengal Eastern Frontier Regulation 1873. Now, we have said transparency in the collection of ILB fees. Ever since ILB was implemented, till today, we want to know from the government where has the ILB fees collected gone, how much it has been collected. And in addition, we have said that there should be a separate account for ILB and it should be done through UPI mode of payment. That is what we have said. And again, we have also said that in the process of issuing inner line pass, it should be at ease. There should be no such, complicated conditions. We don't want people trying to come to Nagaland to be harassed for unnecessary reasons. We have come across that there are, officers who try to put different kind of condition that you bring NOC from that SP, you bring another PRC from Deputy Commissioner of your district. No. What we are suggesting is that Aadhaar card or EPIC should be fit case to process ILB, but the purpose should be scrutinized and the guarantor authenticity and credibility of that guarantor also.
Nagaland TV, Sob Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapur viewers, we are on channel number 994 in Global Chapter, and Kohima and Mokokchung viewers, switch to channel number 138 on Hornbill Digital. For all news and updates, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter.